Yeah, thank you. I have a mic here. Yeah. So whoever thought M&A was easy, that last speech was pretty spot on. I'll take it away. So I don't get to sit on the chair? Okay, sorry. Yeah. Hi. I don't get to hide behind the chair, rather. Anyway, so yes, I'm an angel investor, not a VC, and hopefully the differences will be apparent. But there's 4 things that you should know about me as an angel investor, and hopefully you can abstract them and generalize them. So the first thing is my wife gets to veto everything I do. So think about that when you present. The second thing is that actually the performance of my Google shares is highly correlated with how much money I can invest. So spend money on Google. The third thing is I promise to send the signed documents by email on a certain date. I probably won't because I'm probably on the golf course, but I will get around to it. And the fourth thing is that I do it because I'm having fun, and at the moment that still is the case, and when it's not the case, then I'll get a real job. So hopefully you can see that actually those 4 things probably categorize angel investors, and that makes it quite difficult to deal with angel investors. On the other hand, there are some reasons why you should absolutely deal with angel investors. And the first thing is that unlike VCs, we actually do go early, systematically early. So it doesn't matter what VCs will tell you. Systematically early means less than 500K euros, 15, 20, 25 deals a year. There are very few VCs in Europe that do that. Secondly, actually angel investors do add value to your business. Again, unlike VCs, although the exceptions are in the room. The difficulty is that at early stages of businesses, when you're building a product and fitting a product market fit, that the usual suspects in VCs do not have operating backgrounds. Again, exceptions in the room, and do not have not built businesses. So again, that's definitely a difference. So those are the 2 key reasons. I mean, we are forced to go early because basically capital constraint in angels mean we go early. Finally, it's also important because VCs look at angels as a signal. And so actually, they have a lot of noise in terms of a lot of deal flow that they see, and so angels can be a good signal for them. So clearly there are different types of angels, and I'm not talking about the guys that participate in crowdfunding or part of the government EIS schemes and all those kind of guys. Those schemes, they're good because they get people to take the risk, but ultimately those aren't the kind of angels that are going to really add value to your business. So it's important to understand who you're dealing with, just the same way you wouldn't pick a VC based on the size of their fund. You'd pick very carefully about the partner who you're going to be spending the next 5 years with. The same way you should pick the angel very selectively based on their experience, their expertise, and what value they're going to provide you in the business. And I think London is a great place to do this right now. In fact, actually, there's probably no other place in Europe to do this because ultimately a well-working ecosystem means that at every stage of the risk profile of your business, there's somebody that you can find who wants to take that risk profile. And in no other cluster in Europe is there a well-functioning angel community. Unfortunately not. But 5 years ago, that wasn't the case in Europe. And in 5 years' time, that will probably be the case in other clusters in Europe. But right now, it isn't. So let me be very clear the type of angel I am, so you can sort of be prepared. I have a deep respect for people that pick 1 or 2 deals, go really deep into that, into those companies, spend a huge amount of time, maybe put a lot of money in it. They have subject matter expertise in that sector, and they invest very close to where they are. However, I'm convinced that that's a surefire way to lose money. So therefore, I do not do that. So what do I do? I believe very clearly that you need to be diversified. The failure rates of your businesses are well in excess of 50%, and that's the facts. I believe that you should find the best deals wherever they are, as long as within a reasonable travel distance you go there as an investor often enough. And I think very clearly that you should never pretend that you know more about a sector than the entrepreneur. And you should never try and impose things on them just based on the fact that you may have had 10 years in one industry, because things change and disruption happens, and that's the nature of our business. So very clearly, I invest in a lot of deals. I can do because I see a lot of deal flow. I'll tell you what I do in a minute. I invest only alongside people that I know, either the CEO or angels. I can do because I see a lot of deal flow. That's good enough. I invest small amounts of money. I'd like to invest more, but I like to be diversified better than putting more money in. But I do help syndicate the whole round. I never follow on, and that's mainly because, again, I prefer to put my money into the next deal. However, again, if I had more money, I probably would selectively follow on in winners. But ultimately, there are capital requirements in up rounds means that I would put a lot of money at stake, which I'd rather put into new deals. I really hate going on boards. I think it's a waste of time.
Sorry, your time is up.
30 seconds. I really hate going on boards, waste of time. I like to advise and leverage my position when I can. And finally, what have I done? 25 deals, 2 years, 3 times my money. It's better than most VCs if they'll ever tell you the figure. And what I hope to do is join forces with some other guys, which I had been doing under Firestarter, bring more expertise to the table, more deal flow, specialists in their sectors, really help companies blow out results so we can improve my returns. Thank you very much.
Thank you.